Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Welcome to Regular People Sports, where we give you NFL live updates about your favorite player of your team. I'm your boy Richard Drake. Today, we're gonna go NFL Week 17 countdown. We're gonna run through it real quick, man. It's almost playoff time. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. What you ate, what you get for Christmas. It don't matter. Regular People Sports. Vikings Lions, man. Brian Flores, he shut down Dan Campbell and Jared Goff's offense. I don't know what Dan Campbell had going on. They got shut down, bro. Brian Flores just made his case to be a head coaching candidate for next season. Atlanta Falcons, do we need them? It's a good question. Raheem Morris, I always got to revert back talking about the Falcons, but I got my eyes on Brian Flores. The way he shut down the Lions offense is very impressive, bro. They knocked the Lions out the playoffs. Lions cooked, you know what I'm saying? Lions started fast. It's like the fact that y'all started fast and y'all just fell off is kind of disappointing. I know Dan Campbell is disappointed. Kevin Shepard, he's solid defense coordinator. But that offense, ever since Ben Johnson left, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Like, if you look right here, it's like, bro, the Lions couldn't get none going. Harrison Smith coming off the edge. I mean, you had them boys after there. They were flying around that all white on, man. Harrison Smith, he probably 35, but he's still out there balling, man. The Lions had that all white on. They was all over Jared. You run the weak screens. No, sir. So, I mean, the Lions couldn't get nothing going, bro. They basically shut down the whole offense. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery only had 66 yards combined total, bro. So, it's crazy because, like, the Vikings really didn't get anything going on offense. Like, bro, I'm looking at the stats. Max Brosmer, shoot, McCarthy didn't even play. 9 for 16, 51 yards. How do you win like this? Jordan Addison, 1 carry. I guess he had a big carry for a touchdown. And Aaron Jones, he was solid, 18 carries, 53 yards. He was toting it for 1 touchdown. But it's like Vikings ain't have nothing going on the offensive side of the ball, and Lions, y'all couldn't do nothing. Y'all let Brian Flores defense shut you out like this, and you couldn't get nothing going with that explosive offense. Jameson Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery, St. Brown, like, where you at? Like, this was a time for y'all to ball, and y'all couldn't get it done. Y'all couldn't get it done. Like, y'all shit damn near choke. That's what it looked like to me. You choke, you know what I'm saying? Choke artist. So that was very disappointing, bro. I couldn't understand how you just fall off a cliff like that at the end of the season. You know, coming into mid-season, I'm thinking the Lions gonna be something. I'm like, okay, Lions explosive offense, Jordan Addison. You know what I'm saying? They score. Look at Brosmer. You know what I'm saying? These boys, like Jared Goff, I don't understand. That man dove by like five yards, bro. Them boys, like, and the Vikings started slow, you know, coming into the season. And it's like these teams that started slow, they ended the season strong. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how the Falcons, they trying to come along too late. You know what I'm saying? That boy, Jordan Addison, that's a 5-yard down there dive, bro. Touchdown. That's pretty right there. So I like how them Vikings came out and made a statement. It was impressive. But we gonna keep it pushing. Texans Chargers, man. Like I keep saying, these Texans, they're 11-5. I don't think they clinched. Have they clinched yet? Let me see. I think they clinched, but they beat the Chargers 2016. It was a good game. Chargers tried to come back late. CJ Stroud, 16 for 28, 2 touchdowns, even though he had 2 INTs. But bottom line, Texas D-line was all over Herbert. Daniel Hunter, he's an old vet, but still got great movement and fluidity. You know, kind of like Michael Parsons, still know how to bend. He's still explosive, and he paired up with Will Anderson Jr. You know, they're going to be a problem in the playoffs. I feel like they're going to be a sleeper AFC championship candidate. Like the way that defense flies around and the way CJ Stroud manages the game with, with these boys in the backfield, shoot, 19 carries for 71 yards, Woody Marks. And then you got Jawar Jordan, 8 for 36. They ain't do too much. Nick Chubb, I didn't see Nick Chubb. And then you got Jaden Higginson, 2 for 88. So every time he caught the ball, he went, it was an explosive play. That's like 40 yards, averaging 40 yards a catch. So them Texans, they the team. They are the team that can threaten you the most. Like, they're the team to beat, the Texans. They the scariest team in the AFC to me, because it's like that defense and the way they rolling on all cylinders. It's going to be interesting, bro. It's going to be interesting to see. And, they hopped out on them Chargers, 14-0 out the gate. And then, Chargers tried to come back at the end, but it was really a little too late. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, all them boys did their thing, man. All them boys did their thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how this AFC, takeaways. That may be Jordan Petrie or Lassiter. I know there's one on. Oh, no, that's linebacker, Al Shear. Them boys all around it. Them boys flying around, taking that ball away, man. So Chargers took the life out of the Chargers. And that's who the Texans been all year, taking the life out of teams. We're going to keep it pushing. Ravens Packers reaction. Ravens, they rely. Oh, no, we're going to go Falcons. We're going to go Falcons. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to go Falcons. Falcons round. Monday night, Kirk Cousins in the Benz. We're going to get Kimbrough on here. We're going to see how Kimbrough feeling about this game. We're going to go down there. We're going to go tailgate at the Signature Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of drinks and we gonna prep. We gonna prep. Hey, it's still NFL football, baby. The Falcons, they're trying to finish strong. Raheem Morris is trying to save his job. He's trying to show Arthur Blank that he's capable. I don't think Arthur Blank gonna pull the trigger at all. I feel like they'll give him another year. Because if you just fire Raheem, you got to find another head coach, and you can't keep Jeff Obert, because any head coach that comes in, he's going to want to bring his own style. So as I think about it, as the season get down to the end, I was saying fire Raheem, but it's like, damn, you fire Raheem, you can't keep Obert, because the new head coach going to bring his own coordinator. So I would just move on from Zach. Zach has gotten better as the season went on, but the fact, like, just these mistakes that y'all are making, managing the game, like, it's just too many mistakes. It's just like y'all look lost. Y'all act like y'all are not NFL coaches. It's just too many mistakes, too many penalties. Your team is making too many mistakes on the field, to my liking. It's just too many mistakes. They don't really have it together. We're going to try to see if we can get Kimbrough on here to see how he feel about it. But yeah, we got Falcons, Rams come in the Benz. I would rely on Bijan Robinson. Kim Brody, what it do, baby?
Drizzy, what's happening, bro?
Can you hear me? Hey, I was just talking about Falcons Rams preview. What would I do coming to this game? How do I get ready? Hold on, let me get my shit together. How do I get ready? how do I get ready for these rounds coming in with Jared Verse, Byron Young over there coming off the edge, Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner. You got some guys they got back there, Kobe Durant. They got some solid guys in the secondary as well. And I'm not sure if Devontae Adams is hurt, but Puka Nacua, he's explosive.
Yeah.
Former basketball player, jump out the gym. But AJ Terrell, he matches up well against big receivers, who's explosive and fast. We just need, like we was talking the other day, we just need AJ Terrell to take the ball away. But how do you feel about the Rams coming into the Benz? Do you think it's going to be like a good game, or you think the Falcons can be ready for these boys?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gonna be a good game because the Rams they one of the best teams in the league, and the Falcons we are what we are right now. But I will say that against better competition, we typically play a little bit better. So I'm expecting a good game. Not sure what the outcome gonna be like, but I expect them boys to compete, and like you said, they got a defense over there, man, that we gotta contend with. Cameron Kitchens, he a good
Yeah,
young safety back there. Kobe Durant, so but with Drake London coming back, I know he questionable, but I'm pretty sure he gonna play. Um, you know, we can get him going, because last week he was a little rusty. We can get him going along with Kyle Pitts, out there on the perimeter. We should have a good matchup. And then of course,
yeah.
you just give Bijan the ball as many times as you can.
You know what I
But
mean?
I would like to see, Tyler Algier get about 10 carries or so.
Yeah, cause you
Let
know,
him pound that rock.
yeah, cause you know Tyler. I think his this is contract year, so he trying to produce out there. He's showing the lead that I can ball. I'm a number one running back. So it's a lot of guys. I say Tyler Algier, Kyle Pitts. This they contract year, and we're gonna have to make some decisions. So this game, these guys are playing for their job. They playing for an extra
Mhm.
contract. So it's a lot on the table. These guys I feel like got chips on their shoulder, and I agree with you. Lean on Bijan. Bijan, one of the best backs. I feel like one of the most underrated backs because they don't give him enough props, bro. This we ain't never we ain't seen no running back like this in a long time. You could compare him to Barry Sanders, LaDainian Thompson. Like the way he impacts the game is crazy, bro. So we definitely got to lean on Bijan. So like
Definitely.
I say, how you feel about our defense? We got to go against Matthew Stafford. And he be cooking. He's
Yep.
real. He
He
makes great
whipping that thing.
decisions. You know what I'm saying? He made great decisions. We got our injury report right here. So is that Brandon
Okay.
Fish? Oh, Brandon Fish questionable. Devontae Adams is questionable as well. And just
Yeah, I,
because
I
they
think they
questionable,
going
they
I
don't
think
mean
they
they
gonna hold.
you gonna
Yeah,
they
I
gonna
think
play.
Devontae he ain't gonna play. I think they gonna hold. He got a hamstring, so I think they gonna hold him until the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
Let him
smart
get all the way right.
because they fighting for that
But
that number one spot.
yeah. But I think our defense. I think our defense is gonna play good, man. I saw an interesting stat on Matthew Stafford. Against the blitz. He done threw 26 touchdowns. Against the blitz this season, and the next closest quarterback, threw 14. So
Man,
it's a big discrepancy there. Yeah, so he lightened it up against the blitz, and the Falcons we blitzed the second highest rate in the league. So
we love the blitz.
we're gonna have to,
Over love the blitz.
yeah. So we're gonna have it's gonna have to be some give and take with that with that blitz, man. And see if we can get to him with just four.
Yeah,
And
just four,
you
man.
got to
Just go ahead.
yeah, we got. I think you got to double Puka. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ, he done had a good season, but I say like the last couple weeks, it's been a little questionable. Some guys got the best of him a little bit. He bounced back pretty good in Arizona, but that Seattle and Tampa game, kind of deterred him a little bit. But
Yeah,
I like him. He can match up with Puka though, because he physical, he fast enough, he got good hips. So but at the same time, you ain't just gonna stop Puka Nakua.
yeah,
If we can limit him, then that'll be good. And stop Kyron Williams. Stop
yeah,
stop that running game, man. Kyron Williams and Blake Corum. I feel like they're gonna try to get our guys out in space a little bit to try to get them some open yards out there. But
yeah. I like Divine Diablo in space. It's a couple players that I'm looking forward to see how they produce on the field. You got Kobe Bryant. I think Mike Hughes is out. I want to see the young
Hmm.
boy Kobe get in there and get some burn, bro. Kobe Bryant, and
Yeah.
I even last week I seen C.J. Henderson take the ball away. You know, he was a young rookie when you remember when he was coming out of Florida. Do you remember
Yeah.
C.J. Henderson?
Yeah. CJ Henderson, that was former first round pick. Good hips. He said, what now?
Yeah, he got quick
You
hips.
know,
He
re-
can
quick,
he can break on
yeah,
that
quick
ball.
hips, good feet. Yeah, he can tackle. So, just get it's gonna have to be a shuffle at that cornerback two spot. But I'm excited to see Kobe Bryant though, man. See what he can do. He a young buck, he can compete. We was talking
Yes.
about the other day just how he played a deep ball. He played a deep ball
Yeah,
pretty
bro.
well.
He
You
do.
know, that touchdown in Arizona was just unfortunate. You just some stuff you just charge to the game because I mean they professionals too. You know what I mean? Like they getting paid as
Exactly.
well. But
Exactly.
what I like about him is that he ain't got no fear and he don't quit. So he gonna come right back and he gonna talk smack and he gonna keep playing. So that's what you need at the cornerback position.
You need that
And
dog,
we
man.
gonna
Need
see
that
if
dog mentality.
yeah, man. We gonna see if he gonna be able to bring it out. Make a splash play because our corners, man. We only got like I mean, but D Alford got what 2 picks
Yeah, we ain't
and
got a
Mike
lot of
Hughes got one
takeaway.
pick. Nah. So, you gotta one thing about Matthew Stafford, like he gonna throw the ball, but you gonna have some opportunities to catch some too. So,
Exactly.
you gotta
He'll put some in the air. He'll put that ball in Horn's way.
oh for sure. For sure.
But
So if you can
we
get out
gotta take
there and
advantage.
exactly, don't when some of them balls be coming up surprising, don't you can't be surprised. You gotta catch that. You gotta
Yeah,
catch that.
bro. Take
You
the
know.
ball away. And I just kind of like how Kobe Bryant got them. That's one of his strong points. Of his game, just getting that head around when that ball in the air, knowing how to adjust to it. Like I could just tell he's a ball hawk. Like he ain't afraid, like you said.
Hmm.
I'm ready to see. I think he really can break out. I wish they would have put him in, like like we were talking about when Natron Brooks was getting cooked. I wish they would have put Kobe Bryant in earlier, get his feet wet. That boy could have probably a solid number 2 right now.
Yeah, man, for
To
sure.
me,
Get them boys some experience, man. Let them dip their toe in the water, get some reps in. You know what I'm saying? Learn it. Be able to talk about it and then keep going back out there. Cause now, he playing some significant snaps. And
mm-hmm.
and if you would have gave him some more snaps earlier, he'd be a little bit more prepared. But
Yeah.
I ain't worried about Kobe's confidence. Like I just I feel like he gonna go out there and do what he need to do. It's just gonna be can he make them
Come here.
plays?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Put Mike
sir.
Evans on his
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
Look at
yeah.
him. He
Man hurt
big.
it.
He
Man
ready to
hurt
go
it
to the
back.
sideline.
Yeah, he talking about hit him low. He talking about that back. But then the whole game, Mike Evans was hitting the young jock. You know what I'm saying? Cranking the stuff on him, and then Kobe make a play, and he talking about he going low. Like, nah, bro, this
Yeah,
football.
he got mad at Kobe, right, bro? Kobe making a
Yeah,
play, put you on your
Kobe
top.
make. Yes.
Don't nobody want to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't afraid. Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer. This guy's an undrafted free agent out of Kansas, bro. Look at him.
Right.
He like, what
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, bro, back hurt.
Look at the old man.
Yeah.
Old man Jenkins done hurt his back, man. Get
Yeah.
him out of here, bro.
Oh man, Jake.
That was
Yeah.
good for me to see. Mike Evans, he was upset going to the locker room, man. So Falcons, man, Rams are 11-4. Falcons are 6-9. A lot of players are trying to, make their case for next year and, trying to earn their spot. Like a lot of players, Kobe, trying to earn their starting role. You got the Rams offense. They're number 1 overall. Fifth in
Mm,
rushing, second in passing, first in scoring. So this is a top-notch offense. And the
yeah.
Falcons defense, middle of the pack. I feel like we could be a lot better, but it's just like a lot of plays. It's like we play
Yeah.
solid, but it's like our offense don't do us no justice sometimes, leaving us out there on the field. So we kind of in the middle of the pack. Overall 14, rushing 25, can't really stop the run.
Yeah, that's
Um,
been the Achilles heel all year, really.
yeah.
Stopping that run.
You know, uh pass defense, number 8. So we top 10 in pass defense.
Yep.
And then we're gonna end it off. We're gonna end it off on like the bright spots on the defense. What player? I'm gonna give you my player, and I want you to give me your player. I've been looking at Brandon Doyle. I say one player, but I'm giving you two. But I say Brandon Doyle is James Pierce. Like those guys, you gotta those guys you gotta build your team around because both of them guys got 8 sacks. I'm looking for them boys to have 10 apiece. So them young guys, Pierce and Doyle, man, I'm so excited for next year. See how them boys do. I'm looking forward to it, man. Anybody besides them two? Anybody you looking forward to see next year or this game or to play this game and then finish off with the Panthers? I mean, the Saints.
I'm a little excited to see D Alford. You know, we talked about him the other night. You know, he become like a Swiss Army knife. You know, probably one of my MVPs of the defense this year, just because of everything that had happened to him. He didn't step in for AJ on the outside. You know, Billy Bowman was kind of in and out the lineup at nickel. You know, and he been making tackles. Been covering them slot receivers. So I'm really, really interested to see how he finished out the season. And then I would say, you gave me 2, so I'll give you 2. I'm gonna say Xavier Watts.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he got a good chance to get a pick tomorrow. Just with Matthew throwing that ball like that, and he a real cerebral player. So hopefully he can get his hands on some balls tomorrow. And I want to see like a pick 6, man. Like most of his picks
like
this
Jesse,
year
where
has
you at?
been, like most of X's picks this year has been, he just caught it and he down. But like, let's get some return yards, help that offense out a little bit more, and see how we can go from there. But really excited for X's future with the Falcons, man. I think he's gonna be a staple. And that was and he was part of that Rams trade. So that's gonna be it'll be good to kind of pay some dividends. Let him kind of get a pick against the team that traded that pick away.
Okay, I like that. So let's do pick them real quick. Let's do some game picks. You can put these picks on your parlay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want to do, but we gonna pick them real quick. We got Cardinals Bengals. Who you liking this one?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that one. I mean, you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T Higgins. I mean, that's enough right there. And we kind of got in Arizona a little bit, so I know Joe Burrow. He's definitely better than Kirk. I think he can put up some points, and I think they'll ultimately win that game.
Yeah, I like Bengals in this one, man. Too many weapons. Arizona, they've been getting blown out too many times. I don't know what they're gonna do over there. Jacoby Brissett, Kyler Murray, they in shambles.
Yeah.
Jazz Colts, big time game. I'm gonna take, I'm taking Jazz in this one. Liam Cohen, first time head coach, got Trevor Lawrence looking like he looked at Sunshine and at Clemson.
Yeah,
he looking like they got Trevor looking like a All-American, bro. So I'm gonna take Jazz with that defense. And another bright spot on the offense is Jacoby Myers. Just got paid $40 million guaranteed. He's been a big addition. So I go Jazz on this one.
Man, for sure. I'm gonna follow suit, and then I'm gonna go with the Jags as well. Trevor Lawrence is the best I've seen him look, since he's been a professional. And
For sure.
Travis Etienne is it Trevor? It's
It's
Travis. Travis
Trevor.
Etienne.
Travis Etienne. I think it's Travis, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Etienne number one, he I think he a very underrated back, in this league, and I think he's gonna explode on them boys.
Okay. I like that. Bucks Dolphins. I'm going with Dolphins with the upset. Baker Mayfield can't get it together. Dolphins defense been coming along, looking better. They've been playing better. I forgot if they won last week, but the Dolphins, they've been getting better as the season go on. And Bucks, they're cooked. They're not gonna win the South. I like the Panthers in the South. I'm going Dolphins with Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Waddle.
Oh
Who
yeah,
you like?
Waddle man.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna actually go with the Bucks, man.
Okay.
This just for biases reason.
Yeah, you
I
know I
want the
gotta
Falcons
go.
to
I
be.
gotta go against Baker. Forget Baker.
Yeah, I want the Falcons to be able to take the reins. From the NFC South. So I'm actually gonna take the Bucks to still win the South. I
Okay.
think they'll take. I think they'll take this one today, and then because I just don't believe Carolina like that. And
Mm.
yeah,
I
so
mean, honestly, the whole NFC South is inconsistent.
yeah. Yeah, so I feel like Carolina gonna get beat by Seattle today, and Bucks will win these next
Okay.
two, and then they'll
All right.
they'll, they'll take the South.
Okay. So we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do Seattle. We're gonna do Seahawks Panthers. Who you liking that one?
I'm gonna take Seattle. Just because of that defense, man. Like I think if Carolina can't run the ball and Bryce got to drop back 30, 40 times a day, I just think they just gonna wear him out, man. That defense is ferocious. I mean, you see what they
Mm-hmm.
did to us. They dismantled us. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that they'll do the same. Now the Panthers is not a team where everybody gonna take them lightly. So Seattle coming in and they know what to expect. And little interesting fact, Seattle in 1 o'clock games, traveling East Coast, they some early birds, man. They come and they play. They some early birds. So I like
Okay.
Seattle today, by at least a touchdown.
Oh, I think they playing in Carolina, man. You know when teams go to Carolina, it's like Carolina. That Carolina city. It's just that Charlotte. It put you to sleep. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something about that
yeah,
air down there, man. So
man.
I'm going
I know it.
Carolina. I'm going Carolina in this one. Terry McMillan.
Ooh.
He's a candidate for offensive rookie of the year. They got them boys coming off the edge. I just like how Carolina been playing, bro. I think they're gonna close it out and win the South.
Mm,
And yep, we
that's
gonna end it
interesting.
like that, man. Appreciate everybody, regular people
Uh,
sport. We got Jeremy Kimber on the building. See you Monday night. We down tailgate. Meet us tail. We ain't going live, but me and Kimber, we gonna get down there, man. Have some drinks and have a little fun. Watch these Falcons. See if they can
oh
get a
yeah,
win
we in there.
on Monday night. Regular people sport. We gone, baby. Appreciate you, Brody.
All right, now be easy.